road again.
I have to be honest, the first thing I think of when this video opens is the song On the Road Again.
Looking at the absolute longest fifth wheel I've ever seen.
And yes, that is the longest fifth wheel I've ever seen.
Spend a lot of time in the car.
We spend a lot of time in our truck, and I actually really enjoy it.
It's a lot of great scenery, though, as we're driving along. We have a lot of great conversations when we're driving, don't we?
We do have great conversation.
It's actually sometimes a nice, peaceful way to get out and be kind of secluded at the same time and just have some one-on-one time.
I really enjoy our time in the vehicle. And sometimes it's our only alone time. You know, it's our one-on-one time where we can talk without interruptions. The scenery on this trip was fantastic. It was so beautiful. And I think we missed peak by just a little bit, but I think the colors were truly amazing.
So yeah, we're going to Door County, Wisconsin. In the military, I believe they call it an extraction mission. We're calling it a rescue a homesick kid mission.
Fish Creek was fantastic. It's such a cute, quaint little town. And the sunrise was absolutely beautiful. It was definitely chilly, but it was beautiful.
We had actually planned on coming out to Door County for a week in October, but scheduling kind of kiboshed that, so.
It was really beautiful. And as my husband stated, we were on a rescue mission for my homesick daughter.
Love my drone.
The drone is so much fun.
We happened to catch the almost the peak season of fall colors in Door County.
Those colors are just fantastic.
Hey, no, it's recording. So catching us up, we, when you last left our heroes, we were at the market, I think.
Yep, farmer's market, I think, was the last thing
right.
we did.
So, of course, we've all been through COVID, and we've all experienced all the ups and downs and stuff like that. We pretty much reinvented ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So we had all this equipment for a podcast that we were going to do a couple of years ago, and it never panned out. So I had the bright idea one day to take the podcast equipment and put it into what would be under the steps in our house and create a little booth and start up a little voiceover business. So that was in April.
Yeah, I think we got back from Texas around March, and
right.
Yep.
And then the poop hit the fan, basically.
Literally.
So, and the lack of toilet paper.
Literally.
Yeah. So we have been going pretty hardcore with that, and any revenue stream that we've been trying to figure out how to establish before we leave in about not even 2 years now.
Yeah, it's like a year and a half, I think.
Right. So that has been pretty much taking our time away from this and making the days very full of everything. And then in the meantime, I also went back to work.
On a positive note, the VO business, though, has taken off like crazy.
Right. We're super busy.
Yeah. So that's fantastic.
So I go to work during the day and then come home and start the other business, basically, with picking up where Chris leaves off with her reading. I do the editing. She does some editing. Throughout the day, I do a lot of marketing and a lot of
wild chest hair.
A lot of a lot of job searching. So
Oh, hey.
there's our passenger.
Also, my homeschool student, we are also doing virtual learning for all 3 of our children right now.
Right.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Why?
So that's just a little bit of a catch up. What we're probably going to do now is continue with these because this is fun and we enjoy doing this. And we've acquired a few toys. It's super fun. One being the gimbal that we're on right now, and that's really fun. So we're going to use all those new toys and get some really cool footage and take you all on our adventures every other week.
Yeah, we got to be a little bit more realistic with our time. I mean, you're doing so much, and I can only do so much with the homeschooling and the,
Right.
Doing the voiceover stuff. And then I have to learn how to edit because I don't know how to edit video.
That's okay. So we'll slow down a little bit every other week, but more regular, which will be good. And what we'll probably do in the weeks to come is catch up on, we have actually a ton of footage.
Ton.
We've captured so much over the last few months, we just haven't put it all together. So we're going to go backwards and probably pick up where we left off and catch us up to right now, which is early October.
Yep.
And
We have some California, some Texas. Some, what else did we have?
some campground stuff.
Yep, we have some campground stuff.
Right.
Kind of all over the board.
Right. So stay tuned. We're going to catch up. And
We missed you.
Yeah, we did. It was really sad not being part of our YouTube family. Quickly, in the early part of the shutdown, we met some very cool YouTube camping folks, and we helped a few of them, or a couple of them, one of them, get his watch hours, which was really fun to do. And we've not actually been in contact with those folks either in probably a month or so because of everything that's going on.
Very sad.
So, Michael and Gary and all you folks, thank you for hanging in there with us, and we'll be catching up with you real soon.
This is just kind of how our life goes. You just never know. We have to be very fluid because things constantly come up, and there's things that require our time, and it's not that we don't want to do this and we love putting out content. It's just sometimes life gets in the way, and sadly that's just what happens.
Right.
But we appreciate everybody hanging in there.
We do.
We're excited to start doing this again.
So, let's get her done.
Yeah, let's do it. That's just gorgeous. Those fall colors are just amazing.
We started this whole thing in January after listening to a podcast from Mark and Trish. So we blame you guys for this. Mark and Trish from Keep Your Daydream. And it really lit a fire under both of us. And it's really hard to know what is in store in our future and still being stuck into sticks and bricks for a while. But, to be honest, I think that we keep hearing, do it now. Now's the time. No better time than the present, all that. So we have some revenue streams that we're working on and building on, and things are going really good. It's just, it's sometimes hard to watch all these other cool channels with all these other people who are out and about, and we're kind of stuck here.
We really want to go full time right now. We watch a lot of content on YouTube, mainly because we really want to be prepared for what's in store. Obviously, we're not going to be prepared for everything, but I think as much knowledge as we can take in is going to give us a better chance for success. So here we are on our way to pick up my daughter, and her friend's parents had rented this really cute cabin, and it was like in the middle of nowhere. It was awesome. Secluded, super cute. I definitely would like to come back and spend a week here. It's so pretty.
We learn a lot from what we watch, and we learn a lot from people we talk to. We are a Boondockers Welcome host site, so we've had a couple visitors recently and just learned a ton from them. So we are so grateful for that experience with them, and we're so grateful for everyone putting out the amazing content.
On the note of watching content on YouTube and creators saying, do it now, don't wait. I guess I don't necessarily interpret that as we should drop everything and do it right now. You have to prepare. You have to take some time, get your things in order. And I mean, obviously we have 2 girls that will be seniors next year and would like to graduate with their friends. And that's important to me, for them to be able to graduate with their friends.
Learning all this and putting things together and dreaming and scheming and all of that, and to be able to learn from everyone else. Obviously, every day isn't a YouTube video dream. There's challenges and changes and things to adjust to, and it's just how things are. So even though you see all the cool footage and everything and everyone smiling and laughing, it's not always that way. At least it won't be for us, and I'm very realistic with that.
I think we have a realistic goal, and I think our 2-year goal is perfect for us. It gives us time to get our revenue streams going. It gives us time to pay things off. It gives us time to be prepared. It gives us time to learn before we go. It gives us some time to take test runs. We can take some family trips or whatever the case may be.
Things will come up, but Christine and I are amazing at working together, and I'd rather not have anybody else on an adventure like this than my wife. I am so excited to be leaving with her as being her teammate in all of this. So
I guess what I see when people say do it now, don't wait, is more of, start your planning and set your intentions. This is what I'm going to do, and get in the mindset. I mean, my mindset has changed a ton in just the last year since we've decided, I guess it hasn't quite been a year, but since January when we really hit the ground running with our planning. I mean, I hardly buy anything for the house anymore without thinking, will this fit in an RV? Is this going to be able to go with us when we go in 2 years? We have constant changing elements in our life, and we definitely wanted to give our girls plenty of time to adjust to the idea of us living in a camper full time.
Here we are pulling into the extraction point.
I mean, this is going to be a big change. The house that we grew up in is the house that they consider their home. And that's a big adjustment. They need time to prepare. My youngest needs time to prepare and understand what school's going to be like and what it's going to be like to travel, and that some days there's going to be a lot of time in the car. Or I just think there's a lot that, especially if you have kids, I think there's a lot of planning and adjustment periods that you have to give them. Even though we only did it overnight, it was so beautiful. I would love to definitely spend more time here.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. And everyone be safe.